Perfect. The entire first row is majority of ladies. My God, it feels like I'm performing in a Swayamvar right now. Like based on my performance, I'll be swiped left or right. Last year, I uploaded my first stand-up comedy video on YouTube. It was 4K in quality. 4K. But only 2K people watched it. Not even one person per pixel. The resolution of the video was higher than the number of people who have actually watched it, I uploaded the video within few hours. I checked. Beneath my video, 2K was written. And I got frustrated. In all the confusion, I called my editor. I was like, bro, I paid you money for a 4K video. Why the hell is it in 2K? He's like, Abhinav, 2K are the number of views and 1.8K times I have watched it. This is my first YouTube video as well. Nobody cares about your career. Few weeks back, I had an interaction with an AI chatbot on Swiggy. While trying to take refund on the order. The order was alright, but it was month end for me. Placed the order, ate it lavishly. With my one leg up in air, I was eating it. Yeah, within few minutes I finished the food, applied for a refund. The chatbot came up. It was like, sure, Abhinav, we will help you with the refund process. For proof, please upload pictures. And that's one thing I forgot, to take a picture. So what I did was, I took a selfie and I uploaded it. And the AI chatbot immediately processed the refund. Yeah, then came a comment that the last picture looked extremely stale, cold, tasteless, lack of future. I had to shut down the mobile phone just to stop the AI from insulting me. AI thought my face was a chicken burger. But good to be here. Thank you so much for choosing this comedy show out of all the other entertainment options that you had tonight. No, I mean, instead of coming to this show, you guys could have gone and chilled at IKEA Nagasandra. If you guys don't know, there is a section of people who go to chill at IKEA. They don't buy anything over there. Check out the furniture items, eat a softie and come back. Treating IKEA like a fucking zoo. You guys know that IKEA popularized the concept of do-it-yourself furniture, right? DIY furniture, right? I really think that IKEA's concept of DIY furniture is very similar to the concept of Indian parents during love marriage. IKEA is like, you bought it, you assemble it. Indian parents during love marriage like, you chose it, you deal with it. Don't ask money from me. I bought a DIY table from IKEA, did DIY on it for a few days, made a chair out of it. When I called the customer care, they got frustrated. They're like, what did you do? Made a chair out of a table. They didn't know that was possible. Yeah. They were so happy with my skill set, they offered me a job right there on the call. Say, what are you doing as a customer? Come here. I built the table somehow, kept it in my living area, uska puja kiya. And that's when I realized that the table was looking good at IKEA. That's the most bland piece of furniture to exist. I am in a toxic relationship with my IKEA table. Yeah, that table pushes me one step towards depression every day. Obviously, I tried getting rid of it by gifting it to my friends, I gifted it to one of my friends, the table. He gifted it back to me as a return gift on the same day. Didn't even wait 24 hours. Another friend, he got to know that I'm trying to do this, getting rid of the table by gifting it to my friends. He left Bangalore. Yeah, changed his mobile number, name, divorced his wife also. Was just looking for a reason, I guess. Few of my friends, they're trying to follow their passion, and now every one of them is a very, very bad baker. How am I so confident about it? Because I requested them to bake a fresh pineapple cake. And they did not put the pineapple in the pineapple cake. I was like, bro, what is this sweet bread you are giving me? दे लेगा अभी ना पाइनएप्पल केक में पाइनएप्पल कहाँ डालना है वो नेक्स्ट क्लास में बताएंगे. I was like, guess कर bro कहाँ डालना होता होगा. I also come from a place in India in which people, they believe in Jyotish with their astrology and stuff, right? My relatives, they took my kundi to an astrologer. उनको दिखाया बोलता है कि सर इस लड़के के बारे में कुछ बताओ. Jyotish, he looked at my kundi, he looked at my face, and he was like, Abhinav, your Rahu is f***ed up. I was like, f***ed up? Who talks like this one? F***ed up? He was like, no, Abhinav, I actually started my passion of astrology very recently, I'm just learning on the go. But then he got a little bit into character. He was like, Jajman. Much better. He was like, Jajman, आपकी राहु दशा बहुत ही खराब चल रही है. अप्रैल 2026 तक ऐसी दशा रहने वाली है. इस पीरियड में आपके साथ बहुत बड़ा विश्वासघात होगा. I panicked. I heard the word for the first time. विश्वासघात. Yeah, why are you getting so much into character now? I was not even seeing anyone at that point. I just panicked, So I told him, Jyotish, आपने problem बताया, आप ही solution भी बता दो. So again looked at my kundi, looked at my face. He was like, oh yeah, Abhinav, Vishwasghat. So Abhinav, do one thing. Before your girlfriend starts cheating on you. I was like, you have to study to tell me that? Yeah. He's like, no, Abhinav, right now is a very good muhurat. Install a dating app, you'll get a lot of matches. And I was not into dating apps and all. But he was. Yeah, he took my mobile phone, made my profile, started swiping also. And he was right. Muhurat was very nice. I got a lot of matches. First match was Jyotish ki wife ka tha. I just turned towards and I told him, Jyotish ji, I think that your Rahu is up. You guys are cool. You guys, most of you came on time, right? Most of you came on time, which is so great for the audience to come on time. I mean, yeah. Otherwise, audience when they don't come on time, generally the reason is traffic, right? I'm looking for interesting reasons now, to be honest. Like very interesting. Like once I was performing in a show, a person came 50 minutes late into the show, and I was like, "Sir, why are you late?" He was like, "Well, Abhinav, today I was going through a divorce." Damn, you went through a divorce and then through traffic? I was like, yeah, it started raining also after that. I had all the reasons to be late. Fun fact, this guy came to the comedy show with his new ex-wife. Yeah. Yeah, new ex-wife. Apparently they bought the show tickets before the divorce proceedings. I really think that life of stag entry people is very difficult. Single guys, yeah? Very difficult. Few years back, I was a stag entry at a party. When I entered the party, I realized I was the only stag entry over there. And the couples and the organizers panicked. They were like, what do we do with him? They had no idea how to deal with one single happy guy. With sad couples, they know how to deal with, free food, free alcohol, Punjabi music, yeah. One single happy guy turned up, they got frustrated. Everyone was ignoring me at the party. Nobody was talking to me, nobody was acknowledging me. That day I realized there is a hierarchy of respect for single guys in such situations. It starts with the couples in the party who are the most respected. Then the hotel staff, obviously. Then it's the street dogs. Then dead people, divorced people, HRs, dentists, people who studied BCom, they are also there. And at last, somewhere, the stag entries. The worst part, I did this to myself. I paid GST to be treated like this. But after a point, they figured out what to do with me. They came to me, they're like, okay, Abhinav, this is what we'll do. This area is where the couples will dance, over here. Okay, this area. That is where you will dance. In the next building. Made special arrangements for me, special food, special drinks. When I got high, they gave me 2 security guards also. So that I don't run and mingle with couples. Who wants to mingle with couples? Even they don't want to mingle with each other. Honestly, that's one of the reasons I hate couples because, not the couples in audience, Yeah, not you guys. I mean, it's not like I saw you guys and like, I hate couples. That's going on for a while. But one thing I really admire about them is the confidence when they fight in public. Have you seen a couple fight in public? Best thing ever. Yeah. I leave everything that I am doing. I embrace the moment. I stop breathing. Because this is the gift of the universe. You can't buy that shit. You can't pay money to a couple and be like, fight. No, they'll take the money and go to IKEA. Yeah, and imagine the hatred that they have towards each other. They waited at home. Didn't discuss the issue at home. They came out and then each other's happiness in public. I have let go of flights, meetings, because a couple started fighting in front of me at the traffic signal. The traffic was jammed because of them, it was totally jammed. I mean, they were fighting on the side of the road, but I was recording in the middle of the road. I wanted a good angle. I was so much into their fight, I ordered a pizza for myself. The delivery guy, he came, he delivered the pizza to me, and he was like, can I also sit with you? I've had a hard day delivering pizzas, Both of us were enjoying the fight, having the pizza. Last slice of the pizza. And this couple stopped fighting. I was like, this last slice will be wasted now. I started praying to God. I was like, man, remind him of something. Remind her of something. I just need few seconds more. While I was doing this, you know what happened? The guy was standing here. The girl was standing here. Behind this girl, another girl just passed. That's it. Because out of human nature, our guy looked at the girl passing by. Yeah. And our girl thought that he wants to have kids with her. Nothing in between. Kids. Yeah, she went full bonkers, Until now, she was like fighting in English language. She came down to her mother tongue now. Yeah, she was like, jana hai, uske paas jana hai. And by this time, our guy was so frustrated. He was like, haan, jana hai. Then he went also. But he was a kind person. He came back a few minutes later. He was like, you know what? You also come with me. Yeah, because if you haven't noticed, there are two guys eating a pizza and watching us fight since last 20 minutes. Let's not give them free entertainment anymore. I also love it that, girls have a privilege over here. I think the fight can end any time, depending on the mood of the girl. If at any stage the girl decides that the fight is over, she can just slap the guy and move on. And out of nowhere, 15 people will come and beat the out of this guy. Right? And I will be one of those 15 people. I'm Bajrang Dal for guys. I'm sure you guys have watched live comedy shows and all, right? I've observed audiences, they come to a live comedy show and immediately after the show, they forget the name of the comic and the jokes. Happened to me a lot of times. Once I was performing, a couple was sitting in the front row and I asked them, have you been to a live comedy show? And they were very confident. They're like, yeah, we have been. So just for reference, I was like, who did you watch? Right? And they were like, we have watched Abhinav Anand. And I was like, I am Abhinav Anand. Don't even remember me. I dressed up like a bouncer so that you could remember me.